Hello, my dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are safe there. I welcome you all to the wonderful session of Class 8 Science. As this is our first session, I would like to say something about the subject science. Do you like the subject science? It is a very interesting subject because science is the study of nature and behavior of natural things and the knowledge we obtained about them. Science has three main divisions: physics, chemistry, and biology. So, shall we start our class? Are you ready, children? Okay, we are moving to the contents of your textbook. These are the contents of your textbook. You will be having 9 chapters for semester 1. So, I will be teaching you the chapter 1, crop production and management today. When I read the name of this chapter, the first question that comes in your mind is what is there in the chapter and what we are supposed to study in this. Isn't it, children? Yes. So, I am going to tell you the informations that you are going to gain from this chapter. Let's see the learning outcomes. Gets information about agricultural practices and agricultural tools. What is meant by agriculture? Agriculture means growing plants for food and for other useful products. That is agriculture. Means जो वो भोजन और दूसरे चीज़ों के लिए हम प्लांट्स को ग्रो करते हैं, प्लांट्स को उगाते हैं, इसको हम ये मेथड को हम कहते हैं एग्रीकल्चर. हु इज़ डूइंग एग्रीकल्चर? Farmers are doing agriculture. So, in this chapter, we will learn about the agriculture methods and the tools that are used by the farmer. Okay, next point is gets information about each stages from sowing to harvesting of crops. We are aware only about that the farmers sow the seeds in the field, and when it is grown up they are harvested and taken to the market, and from the market we are buying all the food products. But we are not aware about the each stages from sowing to harvesting of crops. जो बुआई और कटाई इसके बीच में क्या क्या है इसके बारे में हम ध्यान नहीं है. So from this chapter you will get a detailed information about each stages from sowing to harvesting of crops. Okay, next teaching points. What I am going to teach you, that is here. Agriculture practices. First one is agriculture practices. जो agriculture methods क्या क्या है. 2. Basic properties of crop production. Here we will discuss what is meant by crop and what are the different kinds of crops. क्या क्या है, crops मतलब क्या है. Next, preparation of soil. जो एक प्लांट ग्रो करने के पहले सीड सो करने के पहले हम मिट्टी को तैयार करना है. जो क्या क्या मेथड्स हम यूज़ करते हैं. नेक्स्ट, सोइंग बुआई. नेक्स्ट, एडिंग मैन्योर एंड फर्टिलाइजर्स. जो क्वालिटी वो फूड प्रोडक्ट्स की क्वालिटी बढ़ाने के लिए हम कुछ मैन्योर्स और फर्टिलाइजर्स डालते हैं मिट्टी में. वो क्या क्या है. नेक्स्ट, इरिगेशन. वो सिंचाई कैसे करते हैं. नेक्स्ट, प्रोटेक्शन फ्रॉम वीड्स मतलब अनवांटेड प्लांट्स. in between our necessary plants there will be growing some unwanted plants, so we have to remove the weeds, so we have to protect our plants from these weeds. Next, harvesting. वो कटाई कैसे करते हैं. नेक्स्ट, स्टोरेज. we have to store the large food products for a long time, so how we are storing that. Next, food from animals. From animals also we are getting the food, so which are the food materials that we are gaining from the animals, that all we discuss from this chapter. So these are the teaching points. Okay children, now we are going to start the chapter 1, crop production and management. I am going to read the textbook. Okay, moving to chapter 1, crop production and management. Are you ready children? Okay, let's start our class. I am going to read the textbook. Now I am going to zoom the okay, ready. Paheli and Bojo went to their uncle's house during the summer vacation. Their uncle is a farmer. Paheli and Bojo दो बच्चों का नाम है. उन्होंने समर वेकेशन स्पेंड करने के लिए अपने अंकल के घर गए. Their uncle is a farmer. उनके अंकल एक किसान है. One day they saw some tools like खुरपी, sickle, shovel, plow, etc. in the field. उन्होंने खेत में कुछ औजार देखा. So Bujo got doubt. I want to know where and how we use these tools. इन औजारों का उपयोग कहाँ और कैसे करते हैं. That was his doubt. We are using these tools in the farm and its uses will be discussed later. Okay, children? So please look at the below paragraph. You have learned that all living organisms require food. सभी जीवजन्तुओं को फूड की आवश्यकता होती है. Plants can make their own food themselves. Plants को अपने भोजन स्वयं बना सकते हैं. Can you recall how green plants synthesize their own food? Yes, through photosynthesis. Animals including humans cannot make their own food. जो animals और human beings को अपने भोजन स्वयं बना नहीं सकते हैं. So where do animals get their food from? Yes, we get food from plants and from other animals. But first of all, why do we have to eat food? You already know that energy from the food is utilized by the organisms for carrying out their body functions such as digestion, respiration and excretion. We get our food from plants or animals or both. फूड हमको एनर्जी देते हैं. वो एनर्जी से हमको बॉडी का फंक्शंस कर सकते हैं such as digestion, respiration and excretion. Look at the box below. Since we all need food, how can we provide food to a large number of people in our country? In order to produce food for a large number of people, it has to be produced on a large scale, isn't it? Yes. Look at the above box which is written in the purple color box. Food has to be produced on a large scale. In order to provide food for a large population, regular production, proper management and distribution is necessary. एक विशाल जनसंख्या को भोजन प्रदान करने के लिए हम 3 स्टेप्स को ध्यान रखना है. The first one is regular production, second one proper management and third one distribution. Regular production means नियमित उत्पादन and proper management means उचित प्रबंधन करना है. Distribution means वितरण. ये we have to keep in mind these 3 steps to provide food for a large population. What are the 3 steps? Regular production, proper management and distribution. In order to provide, I repeat, in order to provide food for a large population, regular production, proper management and distribution is necessary. Next, agricultural practices. जो agricultural methods क्या क्या है? Till 10,000 BCE, people were nomadic. They were wandering in groups from place to place in search of food and shelter. They ate raw fruits and vegetables and started hunting animals for food. Later, they could cultivate land and produce rice, wheat and other food crops. Thus was born agriculture. जो 10,000 BC तक मनुष्य घुमंतू थे. वे एक स्थान से दूसरे स्थान तक भोजन और आवास की खोज में समूह में विचरण करते रहते थे. उन्होंने क्या खाते थे? कच्चे फल और सब्जियां खाते थे. भोजन के लिए जंतुओं को भी शिकार करना प्रारंभ किया. बाद में खेत में चावल, गेहूं एवं अन्य फसलों का उत्पादन भी कर सके. इस प्रकार कृषि का प्रारंभ हुआ. Children, I used a word crop in the above topic. Yes, that you don't know. हिंदी में फसल कहते हैं क्रॉप्स को. What do you mean by crops? Look at the sentence below the box. When plants of same kind are cultivated at one place on a large scale, it is called crop. जब एक ही किस्म के पौधे किसी स्थान पर बड़े पैमाने पर उगाए जाते हैं तो इसे हम फसल कहते हैं. For example, crop of wheat means that all plants grown in the field are that of wheat. जो गेहूं का फसल का अर्थ क्या है? खेत में उगाए जाने वाले सभी पौधे गेहूं का है. Hope you all understood. You already know that crops are of different types like cereals, vegetables and fruits. These can be classified on the seasons in which they grow. Cereals, vegetables, fruits are also crops. These can be classified on the basis of seasons in which they grow. How many seasons are there in our country? There are mainly three seasons. There are summer season, winter season and rainy season. Based on that, the crops can be classified into two. That we will discuss in the next page. Students, moving to the next page, that is Kharif crops and Rabi crops. I have already told you that based on the seasons, the crops are classified into two. They are Kharif crops and Rabi crops. You can see Kharif crops written in the second paragraph. The crops which are grown in the rainy season are called Kharif crops. जो रेनी सीजन में उगाए जाने वाले क्रॉप्स या प्लांट्स को हम कहते हैं खरीफ क्रॉप्स. The rainy season in India is generally from June to September. Paddy, maize, soyabean, groundnut and cotton are kharif crops. जो खरीफ क्रॉप्स का एग्जाम्पल है पैडी, मेज, सोयाबीन, ग्राउंडनट एंड कॉटन. नेक्स्ट रबी क्रॉप्स. The crops grown in winter season, that is from October to March, are called rabi crops. Examples of rabi crops are wheat, gram, pea, mustard and linseed. तो विंटर सीजन में उगाने जाने वाले प्लांट्स को हम क्रॉप्स को हम कहते हैं रबी क्रॉप्स. इसका एग्जाम्पल्स है वीट, ग्राम, पी, मस्टर्ड एंड लिनसीड. Beside this, pulses and vegetables are also grown in summers at many places. Summer season में भी some plants and vegetables are growing. So ये crops को हम कहते हैं summer crops. It's a very important topic, so I repeat the topic once again. There are mainly two types of crops, kharif crops and rabi crops. The crops which are sown in rainy season are called kharif crops. जो rainy season में उगाने जाने वाले crops को हम कहते हैं kharif crops. What are rabi crops? The crops grown in winter season are called rabi crops. जो winter season में उगाने जाने वाले crops को हम कहते हैं rabi crops. इसके अलावा समर क्रॉप्स भी है. इसका दूसरा नाम है जैद क्रॉप्स. इट इज़ ऑल्सो नोन एज जैद क्रॉप्स विच इज़ नॉट मेंशन इन योर टेक्स्ट बुक. ओके, नेक्स्ट प्लीज लुक एट द ग्रीन बॉक्स बिलो. वाई पैडी कैन नॉट बी ग्रोन इन द विंटर. जो पैडी एक खरीफ क्रॉप है, it is cultivated in the winter season, rainy season. So why paddy cannot be grown in winter season? Winter season में क्यों cultivate नहीं कर सकते हैं? Yes, the answer is given in the purple box. Paddy require a lot of water. पैडी को बहुत पानी का ज़्यादा आवश्यकता होते हैं. Therefore, it is grown only in the rainy season because in rainy season water is available. So paddy cannot be grown in winter season. It will be grown only in the rainy season. Is it clear, children? Okay, this is the end of our session. So we are going to the question answers regarding this topic. Okay, let's see the question answers in the next page. Students, look at the questions. First one, choose the correct answer. In which of the following class is maize crop classified? Option A, kharif crop, B, rabi crop, C, summer crop. You have to find the answer. Maize is classified under which crop? Okay, is it kharif crop, is it rabi crop or is it summer crop? Next, question number 2, which of the following is a kharif crop? Kharif crop का example क्या है? A, paddy, B, gram, C, pea, D, linseed. 3. In which of the following pattern are wheat and gram classified? Option A, Rabi crop. Option B, Kharif crop. Option C, summer crop. Next, fill in the blanks. Number 1. The same kind of plants grown and cultivated on a large scale at a place is called dash. Question number 2. The time duration for Rabi crop is generally from dash. You have to write the months there. Okay. Question number 3. The crop which is sown in rainy season is called dash. Question number 4. The dash crop requires more amount of water, so it can be cultivated in monsoon season. Next, answer the following questions. Number 1. What is the crop grown in winter season called? Question number 2. What is the time period of Kharif crops in India? Question number 3. In which class are plants classified on the basis of season? Question number 4. What is crop? Question number 5. What are Kharif crops? Give examples also. Question number 6. What are Rabi crops? Give examples. Question number 7. Why paddy crops are not cultivated in winter season? Question number 8. Write 3 steps required to produce food on large scale. Okay. Students, you have to find the answers and you have to complete your notebook. You have to write down the question and answers in your science notebook. Okay. So, you should read the textbook 2-3 times thoroughly. So, it will be very easy to find the answers. Hope you all understood this session. Dear students, we will meet in the another session. Thank you all. Bye bye.